Master Sass, the last hope. The ninja had changed into their swimsuits and were fooling around with their elemental blades. Irene was throwing coconuts for them to hit. Order up, coconut cream pie, served well done, Kai said, incinerating a coconut Irene threw for him. They all groaned at the pun and started laughing. It is good to have our powers back, Zane said. Jay nodded. Yep, you're right. And since we've all been working on our witty quips to follow every cool thing we do, I'd say we got this final battle in the bag. Or should I say? He motioned for Irene to throw another coconut, and she obliged. I'd be shocked if we lose, he cackled, zapping the coconut and laughing as it exploded. Enough! Are you trying to reveal our hidden location? Wu demanded. Sorry, Sensei, Kai apologized. We were just practicing our cool new elemental blades. And our witty quips, Jay added. Be wary of overconfidence, ninja, Wu cautioned. While it is true your powers can defeat the Stone Army, only Lloyd alone has the power to defeat Garmadon. When it is all over, then we will see who laughs last. Yes, Sensei, the ninja replied. Dr. Julian was repairing the Falcon as Lloyd watched. Every cog, every gear is important. If one piece is missing or out of place, the invention won't work, he said. He shut the panel. Come now, little one, time to fly. The Falcon flew over the beach. It is like you, ninja. You each serve very important roles and are key parts to a magnificent fighting force, Wu added. Cole spotted something flying overhead. Eat dirt, scumbag, he shouted, shooting at it with his blade, thinking Irene had thrown another coconut. That is not a coconut, Zane gasped, countering Cole's shot and stopping it from hitting the Falcon. You need glasses or something? How do you mistake a bird with obvious wings for a coconut? Irene teased as the Falcon landed on Zane's arm. Cole flicked her ear, laughing. We're lucky Zane has such good reflexes, he said. Zane smiled. Good to have you back, old friend, he said to the Falcon. If we're all gears, what if I'm the gear that doesn't work? Lloyd worried. What if I don't do my part? What if I can't defeat my father? What if there are no more what-ifs? The final battle is almost upon us. When that time comes, we will know the answer to what-ifs, whether we like it or not, Wu said. I know you don't want to face your father, but there is no other choice, Nia said. But perhaps there is, Misako spoke up. I used to think it was inevitable, but then I found this. She held up a scroll as the ninja came over. You mean Lloyd doesn't have to fight? This I gotta hear, Cole said. The scrolls say that when the Helmet of Darkness is bequeathed to its rightful ruler, the celestial clock will count down to the activation of an unspeakable weapon. The first sign that the final battle between good and evil has begun, Misako explained. Did you just say unspeakable weapon? Kai said. I'm still stuck on what bequeathed means, Jay said. Go on, Misako. Don't let us interrupt you, Cole said, giving a look to Kai and Jay. How do we stop the final battle? Irene asked. There is nothing here that explains what would happen if the Helmet of Darkness is returned, Misako said. Interesting. Remove the helmet, the clock starts. Put it back, the clock stops, Wu mused. And the final battle never starts, Lloyd concluded. Bequeathed anyone? Is anybody going to help me out with that? Jay said. To bequeath something to someone is to give it to them, Irene explained. For example, I could bequeath an extra pair of underwear to you, Jay. She snickered as Jay tried to smack her arm. That sounds great and all, and I know we have our new powers, but you expect us to get past his whole army of stone warriors and pluck the helmet off his head? Kai said. My brother's right. They're good, but not that good, Nia said. I know, and that is why I am going to do it, Misako declared. I'll just need a little help. She called the ninja over to explain the plan. Lloyd started to join them, but Wu stopped him. I'm sorry, Lloyd, this mission isn't for you. But I'm all powered up. I can help, Lloyd protested. We mustn't let you and your father come face to face yet. We're trying to prevent the final battle, not welcome it, Wu told him. Yes, Sensei, Lloyd sighed. The ninja got a hold of some armor from the stone warriors and put it on. This is heavy, Jay complained as he put on the chest plate. I can't see a thing in this helmet, Irene said. Quit whining, you two, Cole told them. Once they were in disguise, they headed to Garmadon's camp with Misako as their supposed prisoner. You sure this will work, Misako? Irene asked. Don't worry, Irene. I can get the helmet, Misako replied. They marched up to the gates and were let in. Unhand me, you fiends, Misako said, pretending to fight against them. Untinklatavu, the general demanded. What did he say? Cole whispered. I don't know, Kai said. I believe it is an ancient language, Zane whispered. Will somebody say something? Cole whispered. Irene thought fast. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, she shouted. Everyone looked at her in confusion. That's right, you caught me, Misako said, stepping forward. But I'll never tell you where our base is, and you won't hear another peep out of me unless you take me to Garmadon. The general growled and took Misako away. Cole turned to Irene. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Really? He demanded. Hey, he bought it, she protested. I had to say something, and it was the first thing I thought of. That would be an okay quip if you want to confuse the enemy, Jay said. I would do something like, I find the current situation shocking. He snickered. You could do better, I think, Irene said. How about we fight fire with fire, Kai suggested. But the enemy doesn't have fire, Cole pointed out. However, I'm gonna rock your world. That's actually good, Irene approved. How about this, Zane said. It's ice to see you. I don't know. I feel like you could do better, Jay said. I swear I've heard that before, Cole said. Kai shifted his armor. Ugh, I feel like a clunky mule in this thing, he complained. A short stone warrior walked up to them and started yelling at them. Is he talking to us? Kai whispered. I think he wants us to get working, Zane whispered. They were yelled at again, and the ninja rushed off, yelling gibberish. They had to carry a strange dark matter to a giant tank thing with a huge cannon. Oh man, no matter how many bad situations we get ourselves out of, we never seem to be able to escape chores, Jay complained. What is that thing? Cole asked, pointing to the tank thing. It must be the unspeakable weapon Misako was talking about, Zane guessed. Look, guys, an elevator. Sweet, Cole said, heading for it. He was yelled at and he walked towards the stairs. Irene giggled. I guess you're not important enough for the elevator, she teased. Cole shoved her. I don't know about you, but that just looked like some sort of massive cannon, Kai said, looking at the weapon. What do you suppose it's for? Zane wondered. Oh, I don't know. How about to destroy us? Jay sassed. A tiny little scout walked over and started shouting at Cole, hitting him with a staff. Hey, why don't you bonk someone your own size, half-stack? Cole said, annoyed. The scout persisted, and Cole kicked him over to the edge of the platform. That guy seriously had it coming, Cole said. And you blew our cover, Irene said as the entire stone army turned to look at them. Ninja, go, they shouted, spinning into their ninja gis. At least we get to break the ice, Zane said, freezing the floor and making several stone warriors slip. Haha, nice one, Zane, Kai said. Now you're cooking with gas, or should I say electricity, Jay said, shocking several opponents with lightning. Going down, he called as they fell. Save some lines for us, Jay, Cole called. I wouldn't want us to bowl over the competition. He swung on a rope towards a group of scouts, but missed them completely. Oh, this is bad. This is really... He slammed into some barrels, knocking them over. Bad, he groaned. Strike, Irene called, knocking a stone warrior aside and helping Cole up. Let's get Misako and get out of here, Kai shouted. Ninja, go, they shouted, fighting their way through. Misako soon caught up to them, holding a large helmet. You got the helmet, Zane said, and you got spotted, Misako pointed out. Cole gave us away, Jay said. All right, I've had a rough day. Can we stop laying blame and focus on what's in front of us, Cole said. Maybe we should worry about what's behind us, Kai said, hearing a rumbling sound behind him. Cut them down to size, Garmadon cackled, emerging in the stone neck. He swung a giant sword at them. Irene yelped as it almost cut off her head. If we do not return the helmet before the clock strikes 0, we won't be able to prevent the final battle, Misako warned. Don't worry, I'm on top of it, Jay said, leaping toward the mech. Garmadon threw him up in the air and slammed him into the ground. Oh, maybe not, he groaned. Ugh. Garmadon lifted the foot of his mech to stomp on Irene. As his foot came down, Irene raised her hands, creating a glowing indigo barrier around herself, stopping Garmadon from crushing her. Since when can Irene make force fields? Jay wondered. I don't know, but she can't keep it up for long, Kai said. Look. Cracks were forming in the force field. Zane ran in and grabbed the back of her shirt, pulling her out from underneath just as her shield shattered. Thanks, Zane, Irene gasped. Didn't Mama ever teach them the bigger they are, the harder they fall? Cole said, using his powers against the mech. Garmadon simply deflected the rocks. Oh, apparently she did. Kai blasted fire, but it didn't do anything. Oh, great. Bye-bye, Garmadon laughed. The ninja and Misako backed up. Well, we better think of something fast because I'm out of lines, Kai said. The ground rumbled and Nia drove up in the earth driller. Whoa, it's Nia, Jay cried happily. Nia tripped the mech. Hey, guys. How did you know we needed you? Jay asked. Look up, Nia replied, pointing to the falcon flying overhead. Get in. They all piled into the earth driller. Hang on, Nia said, tunneling into the ground. Heh, cool hat. I wonder if it'll make me look more menacing, Jay said, trying on the helmet. Is that really wise? If that helmet turns you evil, we're kicking you out, Nia said. Is that possible? Jay asked nervously. He took it off. It's probably got Garmadon cooties anyway. The comm beeped. Did we get the helmet? Wu asked. We did, and we're all accounted for, Nia replied. Then let's rendezvous at the clock, Wu said. As they tunneled on, it got darker. It's very dark in here. I can't see a thing, Irene complained. One of these has got to be a light switch, Jay said, pressing buttons. A light turned on, and Jay and Irene screamed when they saw a stone warrior on the windshield. Sis, can we go any faster? Kai asked. We're going as fast as we can, Nia said. We're definitely not going fast enough, Cole stated. Nia drove the earth driller above ground. We're losing them, Jay cried. Woohoo! Kai cheered. Excellent, Zane said. Awesome, Nia said. Garmadon was chasing after them in his stone mech. Uh-oh, Irene said. You won't get away from me again, Misako, Garmadon shouted. Hang on, Nia shouted, accelerating. Have we lost him? Not quite, Kai replied. Garmadon picked them up and they all screamed as they were thrown into a tree. Irene tried to open the hatch. It's stuck, she cried. Garmadon grabbed them. The ninja were tossed around inside the earth driller. I think I'm gonna be sick, Cole groaned. I finally have you, ninja, in the palm of my hand, Garmadon laughed. Let them go, Lloyd shouted, blasting the mech with green energy, wrecking the mech and making Garmadon drop the ninja. Ow, Jay complained as they landed. Lloyd, be careful, Nia called. Garmadon crawled out of the wreckage, clearly injured. Holy cannoli, Lloyd and Garmadon in a face-off, Jay exclaimed. Take the shot, Lloyd, Irene shouted. He's vulnerable, Cole cried. Do not hesitate, Zane said. Strike now, Kai shouted. I'm sorry, Father, Lloyd said. You leave me no choice. It is our destiny. He summoned a burst of energy, but didn't fire. The green light faded. No, what is he doing? Jay cried. They're coming, Misako said, seeing movement in the trees. Lloyd, we need to move. The clock is not too far from here, Nia said. Okay, Lloyd responded. Hop in, Greenie, and let's go, Irene called, and Lloyd jumped in the earth driller. Go, he shouted, and Nia drove off. They arrived at the clock, a massive mechanical creation slowly ticking the countdown to the final battle. Wow, this clock is a mechanical masterpiece, Nia commented. You're welcome to dismantle it once we stop it, Misako told her. There's only a couple minutes left, Jay cried. Everyone, look for the helmet's perch. It could be anywhere, Misako said, and everyone spread out. You don't know how to return the helmet? Wu asked. It has a resting place somewhere, Misako replied, placing the helmet. Oh, that didn't work. Maybe here. She tried another spot, but nothing happened. Perhaps I found the perch, Zane called, and Misako tossed the helmet to him. Oh, no. Wrong place. Oh, what about here? Jay called, catching the helmet and placing it. The clock kept ticking. Could this be the place? Wu said. General Kozu snuck up behind him and pushed him. Several stone warriors close behind. No! Kai and Irene shouted. There's only 30 seconds left, Kozu said. I believe it's time to die. No! He shouted as the pole knocked the helmet away from his grasp. Get the helmet, Misako shouted. Right, Cole replied, grabbing the helmet. He dropped it, but Irene caught it. I got it. Ah, the helmet's perch, Misako shouted, pointing. There's only 10 seconds left, Wu shouted. I'm coming, Irene shouted, making her way down as fast as she could. A stone warrior got in her way, but Lloyd kicked him aside. Hurry! Irene jumped down and placed the helmet on the perch, yelling, Touchdown! The clock stopped. No! Kozu shouted. Ah, it worked, Nia cried. We did it! The ninja cheered. Their joy died as the clock started ticking again. Horns blared, the sound causing a sense of impending doom to well up in Irene. No! Wu cried as Kozu laughed in triumph. The horns of destruction. We were too late, Misako said as a beam of light shot out from the clock, heading toward Garmadon's camp. The stone warriors lunged at the ninja. They tried to fight, but they fell from the cliff. Nia screamed, still on the edge, watching them barely hanging on. Nia! Jay cried. Jay! Nia shouted. Sis! Kai yelled. Kozu grabbed Nia, making her scream again. Nia! Irene cried. Let her go, Jay ordered. Or what? You will make a big splash, Kozu taunted. The ground, Cole cried as they fell. No, no, Jay shouted as they hit the water. Irene struggled to swim. She couldn't tell which way was up. She flailed, trying to reach the surface. I'm running out of air. She gasped, but inhaled a lungful of water. Oh no. A hand grabbed her collar and dragged her out of the water and onto land. She coughed, trying to force the water out. Are you okay, little sister? Cole asked, gently patting her back. I'll live, she gasped. This is all my fault. I should have taken the shot, Lloyd said sadly. We're all at fault, kid. It's just the way the cookie crumbled, Cole told him. Are you still making jokes? They have Nia and you're making jokes, Jay screeched, tackling Cole. It was just a poor choice of words, Cole protested, trying to back away. Enough, Wu shouted before Jay punched Cole. We have lost enough. We don't need to lose our focus. Forget focus. We have to get my sister, Kai said. By the time we get back up there, they'll be gone, Misako said. We will get your sister, but the clock has reached a 0 and the final battle could start at any moment. She turned to Lloyd. We must head back to the bounty to get prepared so that next time you will not hesitate. Come on, Lloyd. Let's go home. You will get your chance, Wu said.